Hey, we're live here at LAX, and look who's here. The guy who threatened my life yesterday. The cops have him in custody. He's a 5150. This is the LAX Airport Police on the scene. We're at Town Valley lower level. Arrivals. This is where we're at right now. This guy's been walking around harassing the passengers at LAX. Yesterday he threatened me. I'll put that video in the description. But hi, Mike. But I knew it was only a matter of time before someone would call the cops. He's been messing with the employees and passengers, just walking around the airport. And normally I don't. I just record. But this guy actually threatened my life yesterday. Hey, JW, yeah, they got him. I got here and they had him pinned up. And they're waiting on the sergeant now for a 5150 evaluation. But like I said, I don't mess with anybody at the airport. Yesterday, this guy threatened my life. I didn't call the cops on him, but basically what he's doing, he's calling the cops on himself. So I put that video up, and I guess the cops now were watching him, and there's several calls from this guy. This guy's going to hurt somebody at the airport, so they're probably going to take him. We're waiting on the sergeant now to give a 51 evaluation. That means a danger to himself and a danger to others. But if you're homeless here, I have a homeless guy that's going to give me an interview tomorrow. He has a hard time, but he dresses well, he doesn't mess with anybody, doesn't steal, doesn't threaten the passengers. This guy here basically wants to walk around and get people's face. Allegedly he's been stealing stuff, but they haven't caught him with the goods yet. And there are a lot of homeless folks that live in this airport, and they don't mess with anybody. They just lay low because they're down on their luck. Venice Beach has the new homeless encampment. It's almost done. Hats off to the mayor, Eric Garcia, and Councilman Mike Bonham for spearheading the new homeless. It's a special homeless camp. You can bring your animals there, because most shelters you can't have any animals. Take showers, and they try to find you places to live. And it's going to be great. I can't believe how fast they got it up. Somebody left a comment, wasting money. I think his name was Jeff. Jeff, how could you say something like that about the homeless encampment in Venice? Obviously, you haven't been homeless yet. Don't you see all the people living in the streets? And you probably have an apartment, you probably eat well. But try living in the street, my friend, and not having any money, You're going to say, oh, waste of money. That's just like disgusting to me. Hey, Bearcat. Yeah, I just can't believe that he would make that kind of statement. It's not funny. Everybody's homeless for different reasons, You can't just lump all the homeless people together and think they don't want to help themselves. I'm going to have a big interview with this guy that's living in the airport, and he's just trying to get out of the airport. And the cops never harassed him, nothing. Well, yeah, this guy here, he's probably not a bad guy, but he definitely has mental issues. That's why I didn't call the cops on him yesterday, because I figured it's not going to help him. I figured when I got here today, hi John, when I got here today, I had a feeling that the cop, when he came over this guy, I had a feeling it was him. I just had a feeling. And sure enough, it's this guy. And he thinks, because they stopped him a couple of times and let him go, so he thinks they're going to let him go. And but they're waiting on the sergeant. They're going to take him out to 5150. We're going to get the purple on. Well, yeah, he's not in his right mind, so they won't take him to jail, but they'll probably take him to UCLA Harbor for a mental. They're waiting on a sergeant now for a mental eval. Oh yeah, he has the same clothes on, Josh. Oh yeah, who's that? That's Stern. Yeah, Stern, same guy, man. Yesterday, and he was actually he's been harassing passengers. I mean, he's walking around just looking for trouble, you know. And he's been stopped a couple times by the cops, but they let him go. I don't know why they stopped him. I just knew I put the scanner on, and they wanted a 5150 eval. So I kind of figured it was him, so I showed up here, and it was him. So we're gonna get the perk walk. I know they're gonna take him. Paid my rent today. It's a new way you can pay your rent now. It's barcode 7-Eleven. My rent's not due to the 5th, so I actually paid it. And thank you, JW, again. I know you hate me to say it, but thanks a lot. I actually had $1,000 I saved, but I was short 400, and she put the money in. This is Sergeant, and he's talking to her. She has to give the approval for the 5150 so they can take him to the UCLA Harbor. I'm normally not happy about somebody being detained like this, but this guy needs help. It's a matter of time before he hits somebody at the airport. Oh yeah, some guy made that comment, and it was just like, because I shot a video today about the new homeless camp going up in Venice. This one's a special one. They're allowed to bring their animals, showers, apartment placement, medical needs, storage facilities. It's a new kind. And somebody made a comment wasting money. It's like, you need to walk down there, come to LA and see how many people are living in the streets. It's no joke, man. Anyone can be homeless, man. You get hurt, you can't pay your rent, you're going to wind up in the streets. The sergeant showing up, she's going to give the evaluation whether or not they're going to take him. But I think they're going to take him. I think there's certain questions they ask the people to actually figure out if they're mental or not. Huh? What? Oh. Before I turned the camera on, he was like yelling at the cops and telling the cops that I'm going to kill them. He basically was telling the cops I'm going to hurt them. But you can see that he's not all there. Because I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling of not having all of it, but having some of it. And a VA notice placed on my door, and that VA notice runs out, they can file eviction papers on you, and then you wind up in the street, and you lose your cats. You know, it's just like, I work my ass off, man. But the cost of living in California has really gone up. The rents have gone up sky high, and anyone can be homeless. You know, you can actually think, oh, it couldn't happen to me. But you try getting hurt and you can't work. You know, it could happen to anybody. I mean, when is YouTube going to start cracking down on these auditors? I watched a couple of videos today, and it seems like they don't care, man. They're just calling the cops names. When is YouTube going to do something? Because it seems like they think YouTube is not going to do anything. I watched the video today of you know who, the Furry video, just calling cops fat. This horrible stuff. Some guy hit a camera. He's going to church with his family. I mean, it's just like, look at me, man. I rarely get bothered, man. You know, I don't go out to sue people and all that kind of crap. If you hit me, I will sue you. But I don't look for trouble. I don't try to intimidate people. So if YouTube's going to do something, I wish they will start doing it. Oh, she's making a ton of money. You know, correct. But it's ugly. If YouTube is saying no bullying and no harassment, and no calling people fat and pigs and all that, you gotta do something. Shooting license, you're not allowed to give out information. She's shooting the car IDs. It's really out of hand, man. I am sick of it. YouTube made this big new policy changement, and they think that they're not going to do anything, so that it gets worse and worse. And they're using a live stream to do it. Hey, James. Yeah, he harassed me yesterday, but I did not call the cops on him because I knew they would get him just for harassing people at the airport. I don't want to put nobody in jail. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. I didn't feel, I mean, the guy actually threatened me, but I didn't feel like he was going to do anything to me because I saw him a couple times yesterday, and he actually stayed away from me. It's not my job to arrest people at the airport. This is the LAX Airport Police. If you're homeless and you lay low, they basically don't mess with you. At the moment you start messing with passengers, stealing luggage, making criminal threats, they will basically take you in. And this guy, I've been here a lot of years, he has been off the wall. He walks around this airport like the cop's not going to do anything. He's been stopped a couple of times, so they let him go. So he feels like he's invincible. He can go around. It's the passengers, man. These people are flying into California, and they get a guy walking around doing, you know, it's ridiculous. There are a lot of people that live in this airport homeless, and I'm doing one of a guy this week, and he's going to tell the story. I mean, a lot of folks that lay low, don't bother anybody, they don't have any problem because, you know, who wants to live downtown in Skid Row, you know? You lay low here, you don't steal luggage, you don't threaten people. You may get the cops calling on you, but you know your rights. It's a public area. Just lay low. The advertisers hate it, you know, and I was watching All the Americans video today. It was horrible. I was watching Furry Potatoes. You know, it's like synagogue, harassing people in front of the synagogue. Great. I guess they're going to take them, so we're going to get the perk walk.
All right,
And then a lot of folks are using the live stream and harassing folks, and then they erase the live stream. You know, and they get rid of a couple of people here, and believe me, it'll stop. But YouTube has to start do something. You know, if anything, cut their ability to live stream, because that's where they get all the encouragement from their followers. I don't think everybody should be allowed to live stream. If you're not going to do it right, you shouldn't be allowed to live stream. Period. Poor guy's going to church with his family, and he pushes a camera out of the way. I mean, the guy's with his kid, his little kid, and his wife, going to church, and she's over there trying to instigate all this crap. It's disgusting. That's why the cops didn't arrest the guy. People are going to church. She just laid in on these cops, man. This female cop, this oversized cops was calling them fat. It was awful, man. And YouTube is saying you can't call people fat. You can't give information out. You can't harass people. You can't bully people. So, what are you guys gonna do about it? All right, so they're gonna take him. We're gonna get the perk walk. Could have happened to a better person. Hey, Mask, how you doing? Hey, John. Yeah, that's the name. All right, perfect. All right, perk walk.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? This is a change announcement for Sing Air 8102 non-stop service to Helsinki. Our new boarding gate will be 130. 130. Thank you. Atención a todas las destinos.
Let's get over here. I try not to get in the way. Yes, I'm allowed to record the cops, but I try to do it at a distance, and I try to do it in a respectful way. So, I think this is great. I think LAX Airport Police. All right, yeah.
So, quick question. So, everything is on there, right?
Yes, everything's on there. Yeah, it's all on there.
And how long is the video?
About 6 minutes.
That's it.
Okay, any problems, just give me a call. Good job. You want to know about the video I shot yesterday? This guy threatening my life. But I'm not even sure he actually threatened my life. He made some words, some tricky words, but I took it as a threat. Well, the auditors better do something, because they think YouTube is not going to do anything. They were quiet for a minute, but now they're back to their bullying and harassment of the cops. I felt so bad for the female cop. I heard he was this on. It was horrible to watch. And then the overweight cops who was calling him fat. It was disgusting. And this is what the viewers want, huh? I think our subscribers should be ashamed of themselves. You support people going to church, to synagogue. You support, conscious harassment. You're not supposed to give out personal information, but yes, you're shooting the VIN number of the guy. I mean, come on, man. The only reason why she's back on YouTube because she may be getting her own website, but her whole power trip is the stream. And all the supporters all in together, cheering her on. I mean, the guy was going to church with his family, and he got mad and pushed the camera. It was a battery, man. So yeah, they're gonna take him to UCLA Harbor on a 3-day hold, psychiatrist. So hopefully he gets the help that he needs. I'll put this guy's video in the description when he was threatening my life yesterday at the airport. I did not call the cops on him. I shot the homeless shelter. I slept a little late today. Paid the rent at 7-Eleven. They have a new thing now. Use the barcode and you can pay your rent. It's only $3, and that was great. So the rent's paid. Got to the airport. Saw some cops downstairs putting their gloves on. I was still on the bus. And then I heard they called for a sergeant for a mental eval. And then right away I felt it was this guy. I felt it was this guy, man. So hopefully he'll be gone. Hopefully they'll take him away. But I mean, the guy's a menace to the airport. Seriously. So that's that. Good job, LAX PD. But JW, thanks again. I'm going to appreciate it. The cats had a good time with their treats, and thank you for helping me pay on it. And I feel great. I got to just work harder. I got to get a big story. It was really hard for me to raise money, man. I mean, these auditors that give you entertainment, they have no problem getting money from subscribers. Look at Eric Brett. He raised $10,000 in 2 days. So when I need help, you know, it's just like, it's so hard to get anyone to help me. And I don't ask money that much, you know. I got $50 today. Somebody sent me 50 today. I have to do a video and thank him. That came in handy. But yeah. So he'll be taking it at $51.50, and hopefully he'll get the help he needs. You know, who knows what the story is. Somebody told me I should have interviewed him yesterday. I'm not going to interview that guy. Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, the First Amendment has gone through government agencies to private entities. That's the joke of it. You know, cop watching used to be cop watching. I don't have no reason to go to a church or to a private place. No reason. Yes, leave the churches alone, man. The guy who assaulted her today was with his family, man. He was going to church and she's pointing the camera at him. And he's just trying, hey, how you doing? Hey. And okay, I'll talk to you guys later.